Hi, welcome to this video, and today I'm talking about my Hublot. And so yeah, this is my my Hublot watch, and I finally put a band on it. So I finally got a watch strap for it. So this is a Cartier watch strap right here. It's original Cartier watch strap from a Cartier watch, and they come up for sale on eBay. It says Cartier made in Switzerland or whatever, Swiss made. Now the one you want to get is a 16 millimeter. This strap size is a common size of 18 millimeter right here. Sorry, 18 millimeter right here. And then the watch band tapers down to 16 millimeter. So a very common size is a 16 millimeter Cartier Clasp. So that's the 16 millimeter Cartier Clasp. And it just snaps shut eventually. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what it looks like. So I got this really nice Cordura strap from eBay, and I'll show you the link for that. So if you I got this Hublot, and it's called the 300 meter Hublot. This is a very early version. I think it's from the 90s, or maybe even the 80s. And this is a stainless steel and gold version. And there's two versions. There's a couple different models. This is the earliest model. This is a really early version of this watch. And it's the stainless steel gold model with the black dial. They also made a model of what's a blue dial. This is the black dial. It's got the rotating bezel, and it's good to waterproof. The crown on this early model doesn't have any marking on the crown, so it's like one of the earlier version of the model, earliest version. There's no marking on the crown. So this watch has an ETA movement, 2892-2 movement ETA, and it was, at the time, it was the thinnest automatic movement from ETA. And apparently it had some problems because it didn't do a good job of winding the watch, keeping the watch powered. So then they changed it over to the 2892-A2. That's the newest model of the ETA movement, the slim ETA movement. So I really like this watch. I got it from, I think it was Uruguay on eBay. And these watches are going for $3,000 and up on eBay. Or, if you can find them, they're very rare. You can hardly ever find these watches, but this version of the Hublot from the 90s or the 80s, this is the one with the rotating bezel. It's the 300 meter watch. I can't remember the model number. It's 500 something. Starts with a 5. And I think there's a ladies version as well. This is the men's. I think there's maybe there's not. There might not be a ladies version of this one. Hublot made ladies versions of like their watches, like men's and ladies versions. I'm not sure if they made a ladies version of this watch, but it comes in 3 styles. It comes with all stainless steel and gold, and I think there's even an all gold one as well. And this isn't the original Hublot band, and I contacted Hublot, and the band for the Hublot watch is like, there's different parts for the band. There's the 2 metal bars. There's a bar here, and a metal part right here. And just to get the two little metal parts for the band is like 400 bucks. $400. That's not the whole band. That's just the two metal parts. One part here, one part here. I think the stainless steel is like maybe 300, and then the gold is maybe 400. I got an email from Hublot, and it was telling me how much the parts cost. So I didn't end up buying the strap. And then the Hublot strap comes with its Hublot clasp, and then it's got a rubber band, black rubber band. So the Hublot strap is like very, very, very expensive. So I opted to try another band for this watch because I didn't have. When I bought this watch, I bought it on eBay. I paid, I think it was $550 US for it. I talked the guy down a bit. It came from Uruguay, and believe it or not, it was actually working. The watch was still working as well. So that I think I got a pretty good deal. I'll show you. There's an auction right now on eBay for one of these without the gold dial, and it's got the original Hublot strap, and it's going for $3,000 US dollars. So I think I got a good deal. I bought a stem for this ETA 2892-2. It's really easy to remove the stem. So I replaced the stem. This is the original crown, but I replaced the stem. The stem had already been repaired with a stem extender, and it was in pretty rough shape. So I bought a stem on eBay just for this model of watch, the 28 ETA movement 2892-2, and I installed the stem. You have to cut the stem down to the right length, and then you cut the stem to the right length, and then you sort of sandpaper it a bit at the end to like clean up the edges, the rough edges, and then you screw down the crown with a little bit of Loctite red and or thread locker, permanent thread locker, and you can put the crown back on. So that's all done, and it's all working well. This watch does stop from time to time. You can watch this. You can wind this watch by hand. You just kind of use your fingernails, and you can wind. It's easier to use your fingernails to do it because it's really close to the. Like you can wind the watch, just like that with your fingernails. And so you can do it, and it'll keep it working for a couple days. And then I also got some really nice Mobius watch oil, and I oiled the rotor. So it probably had never been oiled. So I oiled the rotor bearings. There's rotor bearings. So you can take there's 6 screws at the back. The case goes on with 6 screws. It's really nice, and it's got a double rubber seal in here. It's got 2 rubber seals under the case back. And the model, I'll show you where the model is. The model is right here. I can't rate 1550 dash, I think it's a 7. So I don't know if you can see that, but oh, here's the oil. There's the oil I got on eBay. It's special watch oil. I think it's made by a company called Mobius watch oil. So anyways, you can see the model number is right here. I don't know if you can see that, but right where I'm pointing is like the watch model number. And it's a 1550-7, I think, or 1550-7 or 2. It's an early model of this watch. Oh, it might be a 2. Yeah, 1550-2. So this is an early model of this watch. 1550-2. It's the 300 meter Hublot. So anyways, on the original's Hublot strap, there's screws going in here. So I got oversized spring bars, and then it's easy to. I got some oversized spring bars, and I also got curved spring bars. The spring bars are curved in here, so they're oversized spring bars. I think it's 1.8 millimeter, and they're oversized spring bars. So for the strap, and then I got this strap. I'll show you the link. It's a Cordura strap. Sorry. And then you just take the buckle off. You take the buckle off the strap, and this is the Cartier Clasp, and there's a little screw hole right there. So you unscrew that with a jeweler's screwdriver. I'll try to find a jeweler's screwdriver. But anyways, I don't have the right size, but there's a little screw right in here. And you have to unscrew that little tiny screw with a jeweler's screwdriver. And then you put this, you take the buckle off your original strap, and there's a spring bar. You just pull that spring bar off, take the buckle off, and then you put this little thing through there, the bar, screw it in, and that's for that side. And then that side is done. And then you go to the other side, and you have to take another spring bar out, or another screw bar. There's a bar that with a little tiny screw head right here. Right here, I don't know if you can see that. Right there, where I'm pointing. There's a little screw. You got to pop that, unscrew that, pull it out, and then you put your watch strap through that, just like that. You can see there's a bar there. So put it in just like that, right through that hole, and then you put the strap on your wrist. Put it on your wrist, and so you have to sort of get it so that it fits nicely on your wrist. So, and if it doesn't fit properly on your wrist, you have to lengthen or shorten this little piece around here. So this little bit of cloth strap, you have to sort of like pull that through. If it's too tight on your wrist, you just pull that through. And if it's too loose on your wrist, you just pull it through this way. And then when you get it to the right length, you try it out on your wrist, right? Just try it put it onto your wrist and see if it's fitting well. If it's fitting well, then you put the bar back in. You put the little spring bar, or not the spring bar, the little screw bar. There's the screw bar. You can see it right there. That's the final step, is to put that little screw bar back in. I don't know if you can see that. That little screw bar right there. So you put that back in and screw it in with a little jeweler's screwdriver. You need a little tiny jeweler's screwdriver for that little bar. And then also there's little loops. They're kind of like belt loops for the strap. That's what it looks like on the side. So you don't need the belt loops anymore, so you can get rid of those on your strap. It has a little strap loops. You can get rid of those as well. So as I said in the other video, I did the relume too. I put you can see my other videos. I polished this watch up. It used to have a brushed gold, and the gold had a brushed finish on it, and that's long gone. But I put lume. I put watch lume. It's like the glow in the dark. They call it lume, Lume, and I put that on the dial markers, on the watch hands, and even on this like rotating bezel. There's a little mark right here that I put the watch lume. And that was quite a hard job. Removing the old lume is it's pretty hard, because it's, especially on the dial, the lume is sort of really hard, and you have to sort of try to get the old lume off. And then you just basically put the new lume. Is just so easy to put the new lume on, because you basically just put a drop of lume on each one of those things. So it's really easy to put the new lume on. You just put a drop of lume on each one of those little things, and then luming the hands is quite tricky, and that's a very hard, and then putting the hands back on the watch is quite tricky too. And but it's really nice, because once your eyes adjusted to the dark, at dark you can see it all glows in the dark nicely, and you can even set the bezel to the hour hand, and you can even time it in the dark. It's nice too. You can set, time it as well in the dark. So it's pretty cool. I polished up the case really nicely with jeweler's polish, and yeah, it's a pretty nice watch. So yeah, I hope you like this video, and thanks for watching, and have a great day.